Hey everybody, so in this video we are going to show you how to play Texas Hold'em Poker, which is one of the most popular card games out there. So yeah, let's get into it. So the goal of poker is for you to have the highest value card out of all players. So yeah, I'm gonna explain it to you. Oh yeah, before we begin to play poker, I'm gonna explain what these highest to the lowest hands are. So yeah, let's get into it.
For the ranking of poker hands, I will explain by going from the most valued hand to the least valued one. The most powerful one is Royal Flush, which is the card of Ace, King, Queen, Jack, and 10, all in the same suit. Straight Flush comes in the second place. It is the combination of which cards in consecutive number of 5 that also happens to be in the same suit. The third is Four of Cards. This one is simple. All that requires are 4 cards of the same length. The fourth is called Full House. The player needs 3 cards of the same length along with the 2 of another. And the fifth is Flush. It is similar to the most and second most valuable hand, but much more simpler. All you need is for all 5 cards to be in the same suit. The order of the card length does not matter.
So, at number 6, we got a straight, which is basically 5 consecutive numbers that you got in your hand. For number 7, we got 3 of a kind, which is 3 of the same number in your hand. Yeah. And at number 8, we got 2 pair, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's basically just 2 pairs of the same number that you got. And at number 9, you got 1 pair, which is 1 single pair in your hand. Yeah. For number 10, this one is basically the highest card that you hold in your hand when no other combinations is possible.
So basically, each player will get 2 cards each before the game begins. Right? So now, each player will look at their cards to see the value of their card. So in real poker game, you don't really show your card to everybody, but for demonstration purposes, in this round we are gonna reveal everybody's card. Okay. So now, after everyone have looked at their cards, I'm going to deal 3 cards for the first round. So now you look at your cards, and the card in the middle, which is called the community card, and then here comes the second round. I'm gonna reveal another card and another one, which is the final round. So what we have here, okay, player 1, this guy has an ace and a 4. So you combine these 2 cards with the card in the middle to see which of these cards matches the card in the middle. So what does this guy have? This guy has a queen and a queen, but his card doesn't match anything in the middle. So in this case, the most valuable card is gonna be the ace, which is the high card. And you look at this one, this guy, he got a 4 and a 5, which doesn't match any of these, so it's basically useless. This guy also a 4 and a 6. It doesn't worth anything.
Yes.
And she has a king and a 5. Yeah, the same. It doesn't match anything in the middle. So in this case, who wins? In this case,
This hand win.
he wins because he got the most valuable card, which is the ace.
The high card.
You win by use the high cards.
Yes. Okay, now in poker, this is not usually how you win. You can win in another way because poker, you know, it's gambling, so you gotta have money involved in it. So in this round, I'm gonna show you like how it works with money in it. So okay, I'm gonna shuffle it first, so to make it fair, right? Damn, look at that. Look at this. Damn!
Damn.
What? What? Oh. Wait, what?
We do a scan.
Okay, 2 cards to each player. 1, 2. What the?
Damn.
We messed up, bro.
Now this round is also another demonstration, but with money.
With money. Not good, guys.
So for example, everybody starts with 1,000 baht.
Yes.
Each player has 1,000. Yeah, we're not gonna use real money because gambling is illegal, you know.
Yeah, and we're poor.
But entertainment complex is coming, maybe.
I love gambling.
Yeah.
Let's go gambling. So now we have stakes at hand when playing poker, right? Because now we have to choose how much we will bet or when we will stop betting and we just accept our loss and cut our loss, or we will go all in or spend more. It's up to each round in poker.
Okay, so there is usually a minimum amount of money that you have to bet in each round. So I'm introducing you to a new thing, a new mechanic called blinds. So in each round, each player are forced to bet in each round. So there's money at stake every round. So there's 2 people that are forced to bet. The first guy is called the big blind, and the second guy is called the small blind. So, for example, the minimum bet on this table is 100 baht. The big blind, for example, this guy, he is forced to bet 100, no matter what. And the small blind guy, the guy next to him, is forced to bet half of the big blind, which is 50. So no matter what happens, these 2 guys are forced to bet 100 big blind and 50 for the small blind. Okay, so now there's money involved. Okay, let's start. Okay, each player look at their cards for demonstration. Damn, 9-9.
9/11.
That's crazy.
So the first person that's going to take action is the small blind.
Yes.
So after he have looked at his card and see if you think that this card is gonna be valuable, then it is reasonable for him to
Race.
bet more. Yeah, which is
Raise the
called
bet.
raising the bet. Yeah. There's 3 actions that he can take. The first one is to call. Calling means to match the minimum bet, which is 100. He is a small blind, so he already bet 50. So when he calls, he's gonna match the minimum bet, which is 50. So he's gonna put another 50 in. That's what you call call.
Call.
Another action, which is folding. So what does folding mean? Folding is an action where you just give up your card and don't continue playing, so you don't lose more money in the future. So for example, if he folds right now, it means that he can no longer participate in, and he's gonna give up his card. And he is a small blind, so if he folds right now, then he's gonna lose 50. But in this case,
I'm not gonna fold.
in this case, he got a good card. So what you gonna do? Raise?
Raise
Okay, so we're gonna raise to
from 50 to 200.
there's a 200.
200 everyone.
Okay, the next person that's gonna take action, the girl next to him. So now the minimum bet is 200. So if she wants to continue playing, then she have to call and bet 200 if she wants to keep playing. But if she thinks that her cards are bad and doesn't do anything, so she has an option to fold and not participate in this round and not lose any money. So in this case, I'm gonna make her fold because these cards are basically useless most of the time. But who knows, you can win with this, but in this case it's not really good. Okay, here comes the next guy, 10 and 2. If he wants to continue, the same thing. He can either fold to give up and not lose any money, or call, which is betting to the minimum, which is 200. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Raise?
I
fold,
raise.
What?
Raise
How much?
to 500.
What the? Okay. So he's gonna raise to 500. So
Keep track of your shoes.
okay. So now the minimum bet is now 500. So this guy, the next guy. Yeah, remember he's a big blind, right?
Yeah.
So he already bet 100 as a minimum. So now the minimum bet is 500. So now he's gonna add 400 more into the pot.
I can raise.
But if you do not wish to continue, then you can fold right now and not continue. But you're gonna lose 100.
I will fold right
Okay,
now.
so you're gonna fold, right?
Yeah.
So you are the big blind and you fold. So you've already made a 100 baht bet, which is forced because you are the big blind. So now it's you. You already bet how much? 200.
200.
So to match him, you're gonna bet 300 more. So
And I am confident in my hand.
okay.
I don't know his hand yet, but I think that he is bluffing.
Oh,
Oh, capping.
bluffing.
Bro is capping.
Yeah, bluffing is
So
a
I raise to match him.
yeah, bluffing is a tactic to like manipulate, to trick the opponents that you have a good hand. Psychology. But this isn't a good hand at all. But he chose to bluff. Understandable.
Understandable.
So now, yeah, you call, right?
Yes.
300 more. Everybody have made their decisions. So now the money or the pot, we call it the pot. The money that everybody have bet is gonna be 1,100. She folded, so she didn't bet. Yeah. The big blind bet 100, but he folded. So yeah, 100 from him, and 500 from him, and 500 from him. So it's gonna be 1,100 in the pot. So once everybody have made their decisions, I'm gonna deal 3 cards in the middle. Damn.
Yo, that's crazy.
Once everybody have seen what's in the middle, there's gonna be another round. So what you gonna do? You can check, raise, or fold. Okay, I haven't explained checking yet. Checking is an action which basically you don't bet anything. You just pass it on to the next person.
Yes.
What you gonna do?
Check. Checking.
Yeah, check. Okay, now the action is on to you. What you gonna do? You can check like him, or raise, or fold.
I raise.
Raise? How much?
200 more.
Oh my
700.
god, 700.
Yes.
200 more. So, yeah, 200 more. So now, you, what you gonna do?
So now, I still don't know his hand. Maybe that he is bluffing, or maybe he is now have 3 or 6, which can be
Right.
count on the middle, which
Ah.
is a very good hand.
Okay.
So here and now come in the psychology of pokers and blackjacks. Of should I fold right now, or is he bluffing and I push for more? I still think he is bluffing, so I will match him 200 more.
Call 200.
Call 200.
Okay, so now the pot has increased by 400. So it's now 1,500 in the pot. Okay, so now everybody have made their decision once again. So another one. Oh. Okay, now it's your turn. What you gonna do? Check
So
or fold or raise?
with the review of new cards, it can be used with my card, but my hand is still good with double 9. I will only check call.
Okay, she checked. So what you gonna do? There's no way you're gonna. There's no way. There's no way.
I'm going to shake.
Ah.
I feel like shaking.
Okay, so now here we are in a completely new room because we were kicked out because the time is over. So okay, let's continue. So you said you're gonna check, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's your turn. Check. You-
Check.
Okay. So here comes the final card. A 7. Okay, so it's your action. Are you gonna?
So in my understanding, this is the last round.
Yeah, the last round. Yeah.
So there's no point in folding here.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I will just accept what I bet. And
Yep.
I will just check.
Okay. So now you, what you gonna do?
I'm racing.
Oh,
I'm racing. Feel like
racing it. 10 and 2. What?
200 more.
How much you got left? 200 more? You already bet 500 and 200.
So you bet 200 more.
Yeah, you bet
into 900.
200 more.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so he.
I have to match him.
Okay, so you're gonna call 200.
Call to
Okay, so
200.
now you got. Okay, now everybody have made their decision. So okay, everybody reveal their card. It's a 9 and a 9. What about him? 10 and 2. Okay, so who wins here? So let's see. This guy has a 9 and a 9, which is one pair. But the card in the middle has another pair, which is 4 and 4. So what does that mean here? I'll just show it on the screen. So basically, he has a pair of 9s and a pair of 4s. So basically, he got 2 pairs, right? But this guy, what do you have? A 10 and a 2.
Yeah.
What does the river have?
No.
Bro got nothing.
Nothing. I was just bluffing.
Bro. Okay, so he just lost all his life savings.
Oh wait.
Let's go. And this guy just got richer. Yeah. Absolute cinema.
So remember guys, gambling doesn't pay.
But it pays him.
Gambling is not good. unless you win.
Yeah, exactly.
So keep digging for that time.
No.
You know, 99% of gamblers
Quit before the win.
winning.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, we got an example here.
That sentence is a joke.
gambling is not good. You see, I lost all my life savings.
Yep.
Yeah,
That I hope you learn a lesson.
yeah. I'm gonna gamble for more.
Yeah, you're gonna withdraw more money and play even more
Yeah,
until you win.
I'm going for mortgage.
Until you win.
Yes.
Stop it! Stop it!
Never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Okay, so our time is up. Go. Goodbye.